Congrats, Asagi! Ooh, Asagi, and I am here with more Final Fantasy XIV. So, I'm trying to get flying here really, really quickly, and then we're gonna do a PvP match. I do not think doing a PvP match is going to get me 11 million XP, but maybe. Maybe it will. And then we'll have 80 on Dark Knight, and we can do the role quest. And then we'll be a little further there. I might have had Dancer at 80, but like, God, it was 30 minutes before stream, and I did an Alliance Roulette, and we were in Dunskies, which is always a good time, and, oh, it was so bad. And it was like, I don't know what was going on with these healers. They said they were new, which is understandable, but like, I kept dying to Doom because they wouldn't cleanse it off me. And I was like, you have got to cleanse the Doom or you will never, like, keep people up. And I think both healers were new and they were definitely together. And the one was like, we're doing our best. This is our first time. Don't tell us what to do. And I was like, you have got to cleanse the Doom or no one is going to stay up. And they're like, I am trying to cleanse the Doom. I am. And like, I told them how to cleanse the Doom, but that did not seem to be good enough. And they were just like, they were yelling at me for trying to help them, and then we ended up wiping, which wasn't their fault. It was just, because all three alliances were in bad shape. So I ended up leaving, got a 30-minute penalty, as one does. So let's do our front line. What am I missing in the Tempest that I can't fly? Uh-oh. Where's that? 6 on northeast. Ew. I think, I don't know. They're making a lot of games, but it's like the same characters constantly, right? It's just based on like the League of Legends game. I heard, I don't know what the game is. My Q plays it a lot. And it's like, I don't think it's an RTS, but like an army sort of. I have no idea. I won't pretend to know. Northeast. 444 to the west. I don't think it's, well, it probably is down here. Oh, hello. I'm skipping through dialogue. I'm sorry. These are just side quests. It's very naughty, but... Can I jump down here without there being consequences? Hell yeah. Yep. Oh, sweet. So we're gonna do this, and if it doesn't level me, then it is what it is, and we will move on with crafting. I think we'll start with Alchemist. I believe Alchemist is in Mordona. Should probably do something that isn't Alchemist, but oh no. Seems I've gone the wrong way. I think that path is above, and I need to take this path. But yeah, I ended up leaving that Dunskies. I did not have time. If I had stayed in it, it would have gone well into stream. But yeah, it's like, I was not trying to be mean to those healers. I was telling them to use Asuna so I could stop dying and then we could kill the boss, but they would not listen. I had better things to do. So that was crazy. But hopefully we can get the XP we need. Don't need that much. Don't need that much. I'm actually gonna switch to healer. Because I don't want to tank. And 2 healers is better anyway. So I think I've done a different PvP match every time. It's been a different front lines. So random nodes are going to spawn all over the map. Oh, thank you so
UWU
much.
Cass Auslove.
The bot refuses to go ooh-woo. So random nodes are gonna spawn everywhere. And other teams can take them. What team are we? Adders? So this is a guaranteed loss. Even though everyone goes on random teams, Adders is a guaranteed loss. The bot won't ooh-woo. But thank you so much! For 2 months! 2 months. Thank you so much, Sue. Why is blue here already? There's nothing here! Go away! I'm scared. Our team is also insanely scattered. Don't fight, there's so many. Oh, but I should have just kept running. Oh. I'm not doing much of anything. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna put that astrologian to sleep if I can ever click on them. Enough of that. No, kill her! Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Kill the white mage. Kill the bard. Good, good, good. We need to go up here. This is more important because the node's up here, guys. Guys, the node. I want you all to leave. This is my city now. I think my game's too quiet. Let me boot that up. There we go. I forgot to turn it back up because Spirit Fair was so cool. I want to kill that red mage. So I think it'll be funny. There we go. I want that kill too. Thank you. Mr. Dark Knight, go away. There's a lot happening here. I have the right map up. Get the scholar. Get the white mage. Easy. The jump might kill them. No, it didn't. Oh, the node's gone. Okay. Oh, it's scary. We're gonna get pinched if we don't pay attention. We pushed blue back, so we gotta push red. Go away, red mage. Well, this is frightening. There's also a dragoon that just walked up from behind me. Please don't hit me. I don't want to be attacked. Ugh. That was almost a pinch. I need to get on a horse. Run. Let those two fight up there. No one can see my map, but that's okay. Oh, this is actually worse than I thought. I regret coming here. Kill the dragoon. This is putting his little hands on me. Die. Oh. Oh no. I must leave. Oh no, it's so scary behind me. I'm just gonna run this way. There's a note over there. We are gonna die to blue, I think. Well, blue's splitting off. It might not be so bad. No one can see my map. I'll pull it up a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. Let me get... Yes! I want that Dark Knight. I can sleep him. I can sleep him if I run a little faster. Get him! Yes! He's dead. Push into red, push into red, push into red, push into red, push. Fucking hell. Cowards. They have 4 points. We needed to push into red. This kills. I think those are blue, right? No, these are our teammates. Blue is up there. We have to stop fighting blue. We have to fight red. Oh, Christ. Blue also needs to stop fighting us, for that matter. This is why Maelstrom always wins. Please don't touch me. Now I'm jumping. Hell yeah. Well, it's no longer my problem. Oh Christ, what's happening over here? Hello? Hello, Derek. Can we fight them? Can we fight them and win? Yes. Kill! I'll sleep the paladin. Kill them all! It'll be easy! There's no one here! And you get a Dia. And you get a Dia. We are in last place. Ah. Hilarious. We have to fight red. We must. There's so many people looking to fight. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll fight all of you. Oh no. Oh no. I scare actually. I'm very You think you can kill me? I don't think so. Uh-oh, they killed me. I was abandoned. There's not even that many of them, which is the saddest part. We just fought them. Only one person needs to go claim the tower. Yeah. That's okay. One person should have went to the tower to claim it, and then the rest of us should have fought that. So that we're not fighting on that tiny platform. Oh, we're back to fighting blue. That's exactly what we need. I don't want to fight this. Watch out for pinch. What's happening over here? Fight this, please. We have to win this. I want that white mage dead. They're worth a lot of points. Okay. Oh, they all broke up. We have to fight red. Well, that won't be a problem, it looks like. Yep, silence. Oh boy. And we're about to get pinched. I'm about to get pinched specifically. Red's gotta go. That's all that matters. We're holding both bases. That's very good. We're all tied up, actually. We don't want to fight that. We don't want any part of that. We should, while they fight each other, we should go find new nodes. Hold that for sure. Yeah, everybody's tied up. Ooh, good get. It's gold. We need this. This is more important than anything. We have to defend this with our lives. We can defend this whole point right here. We can defend them both. Hold it. Hold the line, you coward. Hodor! Yes, someone hold the door! I did not mean to hit that button. Yeah, if the tanks go in one by one, they're really scared to fight. Alright, there we go. I need to actually do a good job. And heal instead of become bloodthirsty monster. I got you, don't worry. Oh fuck. I'm so scared. Oh no, we're gonna get pinched. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I must live. Get this fucking ninja out of my face. Okay, we gotta hold the gold if anything. I'll heal. Well, I've done all I can here. I think I am the next to fall. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I hold it, I'll hold it. No! I got pushed. I was pushed off the cliff. I thought my Asai's would heal me enough that I could survive the cliff. We're so close, we're in first. But, oh no, we're not in first anymore. We're losing it because Adder has 2 now. I don't know what the best course of action. We just gotta kill reds. I think is the only thing we can do. I know blue's gonna clown on it and throw. You also have to attack red or you also lose. Hello? Hello? Don't worry about blue, don't fight blue. Oh, this is bad. We have to go get that node over there. We have to stop fucking around with blue. You bastard black mages. Fuck. That's so sad. Oh, we lost so many points. The Immortal Flames, as always, threw as hard as they physically could. So the Maelstrom wins. Ugh. Depressing. Anyway, that really did give us 11 million XP. So now we can finish our tank role quest. My Dark Knight gauge has expanded. I don't remember where I left grandson. Is he still in Ilmeg? I'm gonna take an educated guess. Holy shit, Kafka. You scared the crap out of me. He was looking at me between the monitors. There are no queues. There will be no fun dungeons today. Although the title saying crafting only, it will simply be crafting. And this. I think Branson's over here. You missed all the dungeons? Yeah, Sunday. Hold on. Oh, thank goodness. Sol Ul is eager to hear what grandson has to say. Grandson, I have given you ample time to consider the path that has brought you here, and where it inevitably leads all who walk it. I didn't know what to do after I lost Melinda, how to mourn her or how to live. I felt that if I put it all on Daikanosuke, put my everything into the hunt, then at last I wouldn't have to think about at least I wouldn't have to think about myself or what comes next. I wanted to hollow myself out and fill up that hole with hate, forget who I was, an irony of ironies. That's just what the poor bastard tried to do to himself a century ago too, isn't it? Hard men making hard choices. What rot. Hold on to Melinda and the memories you shared. Let that love guide you. Please. You're right. I don't need the hate. Never did. I'll finish it for Melinda, and for Brandon, and then I'll move on. Move on, you say? I can't live off hate. Shouldn't have made it this far, frankly, and the more I try to reach for it, the more I find sorrow, pity. Curse not fate, but mourn her victims. Remember the dead as they lived. Aye, something like that. Reckon Akali would agree, and Melinda, if she were here, would probably slap me a dozen times and call me a bloody fool for acting the way I have. Or maybe you've been thinking about doing that in her stead, eh? Apologies for treating you with such disrespect before, Solul. I'd like to claim I finally understand what you've been trying to tell me all this time, but I'm still getting my head around it. Recognizing your faults is the first and most important step. I'll tell you what I know of the Claws of Orthus. The ring, together with the bracelet and choker, were 3 relics passed down through the royal family over generations, signifying the owner's right to rule. Princess Saldia was the last of her line, and after her death they were stored in a sanctuary for safekeeping. However, a year ago a band of thieves learned of its existence. The ones who stole the fangs and eyes of Orthus. Kafka, you're being a bad boy. Go away. The ones who stole the fangs of and eyes of Orthus? Yes. The relics were concealed with magical wards. I can only presume that once they were spirited away, Daikonosuke was then able to sense their presence. Even in death, a slave to duty, you said. You think he pursued the thieves out of an instinct of loyalty to his princess? That I do. After all, he was content to leave them be so long as they remained hidden. Only 2 of the 3 were taken. Then the 3rd is still. Claim the Claws of Orthus, and he will surely come for you, yes. Timgeus is where you must go. Once you arrive at the place I marked on your map, cast this powder into the air. The glamour will fade, and you will see the chest with the ring. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Solul. I promise we will bring your friend peace. With me, sinner. And may you find peace as well, child. I think on top of. There we go. I had everything turned down so low. Where are we going? That way. Okay. I love this castle. I love Ilmeg at night. It's so pretty. It's Yanji's house. Which I do not think he's in. This should be the place. You got the powder on you, right? Oh crap, I have tons. Crab meat. That's probably it. Probably not the crab meat. This must be the Claws of Orthus. All that's left is to decide when and where we want to confront the Eater. Or we could deal with it here and now. Speaketh the devil, and he shall appear. Here, hey there, old man. I don't know you, and you don't know me, but I know your story. I know this isn't you, and I know that if Lady Saldia was here, she'd say the same thing. I'll be over soon, I promise you. I also love Ganson. Please stack with me. Okay. That would be my bad. You can still DPS. have gone in. I don't know what I was doing. I was just standing. No, please. I want this to be over. That took forever, because my gear is bad. Damn eater, let him go. He's not your bloody puppet. Finally. You watching, Melinda? Now, and ever after, my Lady Soldia, my sword is yours to command. Brendan, he's still in there. I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Wait, is he trapped in the memory still? You're wrong, Brendan. That's not what she would want. Let go of your anger. Let go of her. That would make me lesser in your eyes, wouldn't it? To shoulder a burden that need not be mine. No, I will not forsake compassion and love. I will not dishonor your memory. Oh, my Lady Soldia. He's gone. And with that, the three treasures of the royal family are reunited. Now we've just got to find a place to stick them, that no scavenger ever stumbles upon them again. Least we can do for the princess and her knight. Am I right? Maybe Sol will have some ideas. Let's head back to Palaini. Got the zoom back. lot. I know the Tink cutscene or role quest. I know some people got a little teary-eyed. That one doesn't hit me as hard as the healer one. The healer one. I had to keep my voice steady on stream, even the second time through. I don't know what it is. It's just real sad. Tank one doesn't hit me quite as hard. It's still good. The healer one, yeah, it gets me really choked up. I think it's your partner and the way she goes in for the hug and then Lynette like disappears. I think maybe that's what gets me the most. Ooh. It's hard. Is it done? Brandon has been laid to rest? You saw us when we arrived. Do you really have to ask? No, I suppose not. Oh, my dear friend, I pray you have found peace. And what of you, grandson? Has the turmoil in your heart subsided at last? Hi, I suppose so. Though, to be honest, it felt like I made peace with him before we even fought. Because you finally saw him for what he was, and accepted that truth into your heart. The battle was but an afterthought. Easy for you to say. You didn't have to cross blades with the bloke. By the way, I've brought you some gifts. Kafka, get a job. The 3 royal relics of Obert. Then Brendan was safeguarding both the bracelet and the choker. And now it's your turn to look after the whole lot. That's what Lady Saldia and her knight would have wanted, I reckon. Yes, of course. That their souls may sleep soundly forevermore. We shall enshrine these relics for all eternity. Now that that's so, I suppose we should be on our way. There's a detour I'll have to take, but afterwards I'd like to speak with you back at the usual spot in the Crystarium. Be well, Soul. I think that one has a bright life ahead of him. Few can find the strength to overcome such terrible tragedy, but he did. As have you, on no few occasions, I am sure. It has been a pleasure, Akali. Do visit me should you ever yearn to hear an old fool prattle on and on. To the Crystarium. The pendants. And then to the bar. Well met, sinner. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound. Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked. I was trying to move my hand. Galden was the only one who saw through the facade. He's a perceptive one, I. Took one look at me when I got back and broke into a smile. But enough about him. I've yet to thank you properly, Akali. I owe you so much for sticking with me to the end. So what's next for you, sinner? Good question. Can't say I feel at home here or in Wright or anywhere else, so I might spend some time on the road. I may not be as skilled a fighter as you, but I reckon I'm better than most, and there's always someone in need of a reliable sword hand. Melinda would want me to use my talents for a noble purpose, and helping folks in need fits the bill. Else isn't that what Brendan and his comrades wound up doing in the end? So, let's not call it a goodbye. Let's just say, until the next hunt. Wheresoever you go, May you find shade, sinner. Can I have crit? Oh, I get them all. I always forget. That's the tank one. And then we could go back to the Tempest and get much needed gear. I shall not do that right this second. We are gonna go be an alchemist. Wherever that may be. Oh, hell yeah. We are gonna be just fine doing some of these quests. Mordona. I think it's probably gonna be alchemist quests until the end of stream. But Dancer will be ready to go come tomorrow. And we'll get that role quest done, and then it will be up to me over the next 2 days to get Red Mage to 70, and then we can move on. Oh god, there's so many blue quests. I think it's 53. I think it's this one. So it has been 1,000 years, but we are investigating a crime. We have been set because our guildmaster didn't want to go, per usual. And so we are helping investigate some sort of crime spree or a murder. I can't remember. Wilwick's eyes say that something new is afoot. Akali, good, I got a job for you. St. Kodak's find was robbed not a few bells past. The thieves took several Alagon artifacts, many recently excavated. A guard said one dropped this map of Mordona during his escape, but it's covered in odd symbols. A coded message, perhaps? Or a cipher? We must learn its secrets. The owner of the drowning wench in Limsa can help. Have you heard of Baderon? He's the realm's foremost expert on ciphers, which is ironic if you know him, but I do believe he'll be able to read the symbols, and he'll need an alchemist to untangle their meaning. Godspeed, my friend. Problem for alchemist is that I can guarantee I will not have any of the materials needed to do. So we're gonna buy things on the market board. Meow. I've not spoken to you in 1,000 years. Greeting to ye, lass. You've got a dark look to ye, but a pin o' wench's finest will cure that. Or is there something else you want? There's crooks using a cipher, and you think alchemy's involved. Well, alchemists have always kept their secret with codes and such, but I'm certain this ain't one. Just a bleeding load of gibberish. Now, I'd go for the double bluff myself. Pen the real message in invisible ink, or something that'll write a fake cipher on top. That way you fool them, what don't know the code, and throw them off what do, I hate the way you talk. That way you fool them what don't know the code, and throw them what do off your track. Just me humble opinion, of course, and I can't tell you what it does say, but mind you pass every word off it on to whoever sent ye. You don't need to talk like this in Limsa, but we do. Oh, it's just back to Mordona. It's all I can do to say regular words and not get all tongue-tied. Arianji makes me stumble a lot too. Did Baderon have any insight into the cipher? A faked to distract us from the real message in invisible ink, eh? Genius. Well, rest assured, we haven't been idle either. Sinead? I had a piece of the map analyzed. The paper is unremarkable, but I'm told the symbols were written in enchanted ink. Akali, what is that? Ink for penning grimoires. Ah, you mean for tracing geometries. And I would be correct in thinking that the more conductive to aether said ink is, the greater the magic it can channel. In theory, these symbols are in arcane geometry, so if I channel magic into the map, then something ought to happen. Nothing. I felt the magic flowing, but it just stopped, like it hit a wall. Around the crime scene, if I had to pinpoint it. I've got it. The stoppage is the criminal's target. The map gives directions where to go when the magic is channeled into it. Brilliant! And if they rely on these maps for directions, we could bring them directly to us with a fake map, right? Perhaps we could. I found a fragment of similar map near the road, a while ago. If it were the criminals to drop off their orders, then we know where to leave the forgeries. If our fakes pass muster, we could send them anywhere, even to a jail if we wanted. Sinead, you're good with a pen, so I'll entrust the maps to you, Akali. Could you concoct enchanted mithrite ink with 3 bottles of your finest? We'll see if we can't catch the bastards. What if I just bought the ink? Enchanted mithrite ink. Yep, that sounds about right. So, we'll run to Limsa. Incredible, or not Limsa, Gridania, and grab all of these things. Easy peasy. I'm gonna. You can't stop me. Alright, then I will stay in, Reverence Toll. I think it's actually deeply tragic because I had deep eye tears and then I definitely sold them. I wish my bars weren't a mess. This is something I need to clean up before Endwalker or I will perish. Kasa's bars do not look any better. In fact, I have like... Kasa's the worst because all my macros in this game... I did not label any of them as I was going through the Shadowbringers patches. And if I did label them, I could not tell you what they mean now. And so I have like random assortment of buttons and symbols that do not mean anything to me anymore. And I'm like, I don't know what this does. I don't know what macro it is or why it exists. Oh, it's such a problem. I need to do better. Come Endwalker. I can't live like an animal anymore. I gotta clean this up. I gotta clean that up. Oh, Jesus. I'm in really good gear, so it should not take me too long to do this. The cat girl, bunny girl. Hold on, you're right. There she goes. Very good. I should just invite you to a party so we can find each other. I'm waiting for my supply of the goods. People with pompadours are so powerful. I could never be strong enough. I'm not either. I wish I was. I saw a yak here. Oh, I did. Yeah, give me the goods. You don't need to give me that much. What am I gonna do with all of this? Thank you. I'm gonna mail these back to you. I should just be able to knock this out of the park with my gear. Oh no. Yes. Reflect. It should be the same... Well, we don't have manipulation at this level. Which does complicate things. I don't think we have manipulation. Nope. Okay. It still should be pretty fine. Oh Christ. Do that 3 times. My god, I manipulate so very badly. I have to be so careful. Eh. It didn't. 82%. It didn't do it. I hate this game. Well, now I have to take the goods to restore. I think it's the only way. I don't need to do it this time. One too many fail. Here you go. I'm back. Thank you, thank you. Here you go. I know I asked for enchanted mithrite ink, but I've since been informed it's a tricky recipe. Are you up to the task? Yes. I was making raid gear for people some time ago, and I failed on a 98%, and I wanted to absolutely throw my entire computer out the window. Those mats were so hard and so expensive. And I was just like, what's the point? I see why Severin thinks so highly of you. We'll be able to wear out criminals out in the open with this ink and a little luck. Now, Shanae and I have chosen St. Konig's Find. It'll be damn difficult to miss our suspect there. Come with us, Akali. It's safer to have an alchemist on our hand than not. Yep, my 3,000 health will really save the day. I'll beat them to death with my mortar. Behold our culprit, captured not 5 minutes past, with the false map on his person. But it's strange. He said not a living word, not even in his own defense. Come on, lad, speak up. Can't you hear me? Sure. Just our luck. He's in a stupor, struck dumb by something, or silenced somehow. Wiltwack, are you suggesting we've got it wrong? That this boy is in fact a victim, robbed of his mind by a spell or a potion or something? That is my suspicion, yes, though it's purely conjecture without his identity. Just by looking at him, I'd say he's from the Near East. That can't possibly be true. They give you important skills. I can't. Yeah, I cannot handle this right now. We will talk about it later. At the birthplace of alchemy, that can't be a coincidence. Now, hello, who's that fellow? Hey you, excuse me. How rude. Judging by his garb, he was Near Eastern as well. But why ignore us? Yet another mystery. But at least we've got a lead. This lad is at the center of this. He must be a culprit or victim. The Adventurers Guild can keep him in protective custody. Whatever put him in this state is dangerous, and those who wield this power doubly so. I have little doubt we'll need your expertise again soon, Akali. Well, it explains why I was making everybody... Well, I was also making your gear. Just do the job quest. Wiltwack has an update about the case. Ah, Kali, I got 2 pieces of news for you. First, the Near Eastern youth has yet to recover. In his current state, interrogating him is out of the question. He could be one of the criminals, or he could be a number among the abducted. We got no idea, though none of our abducted people match his description. In any case, we believe the criminals forced some potion down his throat to erase his memories. The man is now a blank slate. Secondly, one of the artifacts stolen from St. Konig's Find has resurfaced at Rowena's shop, of all places. Sinead has already gone to investigate. Would you join her? Thank you. Fencing goods at a local shop has not been our suspect's modus operandi thus far. It seems awfully careless, to be quite frank. Rolf? Where's Rowena? Oh, I think she's downstairs. Right direction, wrong floor. Hello, both ladies. You're caught up? Good. The item in question is elegant, though I can't say I've gotten to examine the evidence properly yet. Ahem. Of course I'll help you with your investigation. I've got a duty too, seeing as it was me who sold stolen goods. But the fact remains that it cost me dear, and I'm not into the practice of losing money. Ain't asking for guilt, mind, but what do you say to a little quid pro quo? Oh, don't give me that. I just want intelligence dissolvement. Even 3 bottles of your finest won't take long. If what I've heard of you is true, that's my price. Take it or leave it. Oh no, this is a relic weapon quest. Shit. I'm gonna actually do myself a favor and abandon that. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Intelligence dissolvent. That's 60. Deep eye tears, mog palms, and volcanic rock salt. I don't even know where you get mog palms. I think I get mog palms from you. No, mog palms are a little... I don't know. Oh, maybe. Yeah, they are. And the Agile Sphere found collecting in a lone pool on the floating Isle of Greensward. I bet you don't have those in your pocket. So I will go get those. I think I have this salt. I don't have this salt. So I will go get the mog palms. I don't think you do. It would be crazy if you just had random ass fish in your bags on top of everything else. You have 3 mog palms? That's all I wanted. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. It's not that expensive. Alright, I will go back to Reverend's Toll. Oh, well, make sure you have the salt, or I have to get that on my own. Okay. Oh no, I want to be over here. What are you gathering? Oh, they're all like, thank you much. I need so many. Reflects. Thank you. I need... I should be able to get this off. Be better to go with this. I'll do this for safety. And then I should have no problem getting the 320. I didn't see. Yeah, okay. There you go, you harpy. You have my thanks. Here, the stolen Alagon Cozier. Bought it for nothing off some lad. I may have come out of this a fair bit richer for our dealing, so I'll describe him for you. You dealt with him yourself? Tell me everything you remember. The seller, he's a burglar. I've heard of him. Infamous in his own way around here, but he's no master criminal, and he hasn't got the wit to practice alchemy. Could it be a case of one thief stealing from another? See what, give me a moment. Can I help you, friend? Might you be Rowena? My dear, I understand you've acquired a cozy air of Alagon design. As a collector of such antiquities, I had hoped to make you an offer. I'm afraid you're too late. It just walked out the door with a happy customer. What a pity. I had the perfect place for it. Well, thank you anyway. Him again. I'm going after him, Akali. Tell, Whitlake. I'm running. I bet we can get all the way to the 70s. I'm very excited to do the Stormblood alchemy quests. That has got some good 1.0 lore in it. What? She's pursuing this suspicious character on her own? Hello? Shanae, are you? You lost him. Slow down, what can't you see? No, leave him for a moment. Just come back. He threw some potion that clouded her vision. Not the actions of an innocent man, I think. But there's nothing to gain by searching for him. We know he wants the cozy air. Let us ascertain why, and how it ended up in Rowena's shop. You have it now, yes? Keep it for the moment. I'm curious as to what value it has to an alchemist. Could you have a Severian take a look at it? I would absolutely love to go to my favorite man's place. A Severian. My best friend. Where is he? Get out of the way, Sprouts. What? Akali, confound it all. I sent you to Wiltwig so that I could avoid his being in his blasted investigation. Complaining won't make you go away any faster. What is it? What is it? Please look at my stick. Oh, this is valuable to a particular breed of alchemists, specifically the crystal at its core, the nexus of its magics. Legend has it that the Alag's technologists could create men from it, grow living, breathing, thinking people. For many, no law nor life is too sacred to profane for this power. One of your suspects is chasing his chimera, and is therefore like to be an alchemist, prying Alag's secrets from the past. Consequences be damned. Mind you, understanding life's mystery is the goal of alchemy, but turning to crime, kidnapping people in the night, well, if it were me, I would pursue my studies less clumsily. Just do it this way. Kali, you look as if you found something. Thank you. I'm anxious to learn what the Severin has to say, but there's something you need to hear first. I caught the burglar. He found the cozier by accident in a cavern near the lake. He thought it was some grave robber's forgotten stash. In fact, he found our culprit's hideout. We rushed to capture them, but the scene would not have been amiss in the hells. Blood splashed from floor to roof, blades for severing and slicing, and all jagged from use. Worse was the table. Their saints tested by victims struggling to escape. I fear none did, and our abducted victims are dead. No cut purse or thief did this, but why? Why would anyone experiment on living men? Did Severin say anything to shed light on this, Akali? Create life. 12th, save me. That is indeed power men would kill for. This gives us a profile. One of our criminals is an alchemist, willing to do anything to further his research. Mordona offers all he needs, Alagon ruins, anonymity, and a steady stream of victims. This means he's still lurking about. We must capture this mad alchemist, lest we go to find yet more blood on a different cave wall. In order to complete this quest, you must have learned the advanced recipes contained within Master Alchemist 3. Oh, I got it. No worries. Like, we might have to make a pit stop. Wildwick seems to be awaiting word from Cheyenne. Golly, good. I'm just waiting around Cheyenne. You see, once we learned our corporate's goal, combing through the facts... Cheyenne? You found who? No, keep them all there. I'll come to you. She found one of our missing people down the road from Camp Reverend's Toll. Are you coming? We're just cruising through this investigation. 68, 58. What a bloody mess. I'll start at the beginning. I came to investigate a report of a suspicious carriage and found this fellow. I'll be hanged if he's not one of our criminals, but he denies everything, particularly that he knew 2 Hures were in this carriage. Both were stuffed into barrels, and one was dead. The corpse will likely yield more than the live one, who's silent as the grave. He's been robbed of his ability to speak, same near as the Near Eastern youth. And that's not the strangest thing. Look, the living man and the dead are alike as peas in a pod. They both match descriptions of one missing person. Are they twins? Cousins? The facts are ours. What we want for now is a story to make sense of. And unfortunately, Cheyenne and I are both at our wits' end. It doubtless goes without saying, but your help in tracking down clues would be appreciated. We have one lead, a personal log found on the dead man. He wrote about a younger sister working in Tailfeather. Akali, could you speak with her? She should know of her brother's death, and I'd like to know if he had a twin. Tailfeather. Huh? Are you talking to me? What's this about then? Dead, is he? This is his log, but I don't know who done for him. All I can say is he got what was coming. I cut all ties with him years back. No, he didn't have no other siblings. I've got no idea who it was you found him with, but the realm don't need more than one of the bastard. Keep this on journal. I'd only burn it. Well, alright then. She didn't want the journal. Well, all the more evidence for us, I suppose. May I have it back? Could have found it. Who did we find with the dead man if not his twin? We'll just have to press the fellow hard, all the harder. That witness saw him loading the body-laden barrels into the carriage. The culprit denies this on the basis he doesn't have the strength. Which is a proper alibi in all fairness. I couldn't lift the barrels when they were empty. That said, if there were some alchemy involved, it is not impossible. Aren't there potions to imbue someone with ungodly strength? Yes, Severin mentioned something like that to me once. Akali, might you brew such a draconian potion of strength? If we give it to Shanae, we can have her try to lift the barrels the men were in. That will determine whether our culprit's story holds water. In order to complete this quest, you must have learned the advanced recipes contained within Master Alchemist 3. Which I have. Draconian potion of... This is gonna be $1,000 billion. Thank you for putting beans back in the bean economy. It is always much, much appreciated. Alright, let's go find. Dragon blood should be extremely cheap. Oh, the guitar in my ear. I love the guitar. I think it's super neat. It has a bad sound in my ear. What is it? Just sometimes it's just the twangs. Okay, so we need dragon blood, which is very cheap. I need 2 of them. And Fury Mint. That's not how you spell that. I need 2. I'm proud of you, Yak. And we need Rue. And the ether sand is going to be the worst. That's actually not so bad, considering what a huge hassle it is to get it. Oh no! It requires crystals. Never mind, the real cost comes here. Clusters. No, it is all good. It is totes daijobs. I forgot about clusters. Oh, these are insanely cheap. Granted, there's only a few of them. Okay, now we are good. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Flex. And innovation. Hasty touch. Oh, let me get that excellent. Fuck this game. I would simply rather observe them. Waste my time, video game. I had to stop my cat from doing a whole hairball on my jacket. I had to just run. I couldn't even say anything. I was like, no. Alright, we made our potion. Oh my god. He has been trying to get me to give him attention all throughout stream. And then he just went and decided to hairball. We'll start the experiment just as soon as you've made your draconian potion of strength. Now the question is whether Lalafell can, under the influence of a draconian potion of strength, lift a barrel with a Hure inside. It wouldn't do to stuff the men back into the barrels, so we'll use water to approximate their weight. Now, Shanae, whenever you're ready. I did it! I lifted them! This is amazing stuff, Akali! Can I have some You, sir, are a damn liar. The eyewitnesses saw you moving the barrels, and you've shown you were more than capable of doing it with the right potion. It's true, I did it. Some old alchemist paid me to do his dirty work and dump the body. But that's all, I swear. The man, he's insane, and he don't like loose ends. He'll sue me mouth shut to keep me quiet, then stab me with the needle. I'll spill all I know. Just please protect me. Only if you talked from the beginning. Why were there two identical men in the crime scene? That's how he made them, see? With Alagon magics. He's snatching folk from their homes because he needs them to practice. Clones, I think he called the copies. Aye, clones. That's it, I swear. Now, will you keep your word a bit about the stabbing me with a needle? That wasn't no jest. He's got no compunction with killing. Please, please, please. Clones, what in the seven hells? Oh yes, consider yourself protected. Shanae? I can scarcely believe my ears, Akali. But if even half of what that scoundrel told us is true, then there is a catastrophe in the brewing. We must put a stop to this. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm gonna go with crafting. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Wiltwag has a look of victory to him. We questioned our culprit further, Collie, and he told us everything once safely encased in his cell. We believed our suspects were a crew of criminals. However, they are merely hired help, cheap and disposable. All but one, a single aging alchemist. This is our true mastermind. Woud is his name. He is feared in thin air thin air and his homeland for a complete lack of scruples and pursuing experiments no man should. I've also inquired into these clones. The Sons of St. Koenig know something of the technology. Shanae has gone to their camp to learn more. Would you care to join her there? Remboros has told me about your escapades in the Crystal Tower, Akali. Why didn't you say you'd met honest-to-God clones? Well, according to him, clones are empty vessels for the most part, soulless and unthinking. So what if Woud transferred his own spirit into a clone, again and again? Eternal life could be his. That's his motive. It explains everything. He stole the relics to dissect Alec's technology, and he stole the people from their beds to test it. The mute Hior we found is one such copy. His original must not have survived the process that created the clone, hence the body in the barrel. I'll bet the Near Eastern youth is a copy as well. Of whom, though? We can sort that out later. I believe Woud has a new hideout to the southeast of Reverend's Toll. Join me there, and we'll put a stop to this once and for all. Ready? In we go. Where are we going? Where? We got him! The case is closed. But is it, my dear? Is it really? This is too convenient for my taste. He'd known we were chasing him since St. Koenig's fight. He'll swing for his crimes, most like, but why come quietly? He must have a card he's not yet played. I'll interrogate him and find out what. Come, let us return to our usual spot. Well, Woud is now insisting he is not Woud. Would that I could just beat the truth out of him, but I gotta prove his guilt or he walks free. The question is how. We have the means to prove a master alchemist was behind this, but on the basis alone, I could implicate Jahan, Severin, or you. I jest, of course. No, to convict him we must prove Woud is Woad, and you're equal as an alchemist. Could you look into that, with your guildmaster's aid? Woud had his copy of noble gold on him. Severin would want to examine it, I suspect. I just hope it proves to be the evidence we need. I need to talk to Severin twice in a single street. Probably more than that. It's my lucky day. I'm stuck. The mastermind is an alchemist called Woad. That name sounds familiar, and now you need a means to prove his guilt. That seems an awfully mundane use of my skills, but it might be the perfect opportunity to test my latest creation. He had a copy of noble gold on him, yes. Very few have the skill to craft such a tome. Woad himself may have fashioned this one. Prove he did, and you demonstrate that he is a master alchemist. Now, each alchemist has a unique color. When drawing geometries with enchanted ink, this hue is passed to the pages of a grimoire. There has never been a way to detect the shade of this ethereal signature. Until now, that is. I have A powder that renders this color visible to the naked eye. If my aether is purple, then sprinkling the dust over a grimoire I made will reveal the same shade of purple. I call it a spectrolium, and I dare say the invention of mine will be sufficient to prove who crafted the copy of noble gold. Here is an ounce. Take it to Wiltweg. Goodbye, Rathalos. Don't even know what I'm making yet. A powder that reveals the color of aether. Severin is something else, no matter his quirks. May I have a look? Marvelous, but we'll need more than dust. We must have a copy of noble gold, crafted by another's hand to show the color of Wild's vision is unique. No doubt you see where I'm going with this. For the sake of the trial, could you create a copy of the grimoire? In order to complete this quest, you must have learned... I probably need more aether sand. It's this one, right? Noble gold. Whew. Are you still in Gridania? I don't have any of these, and I also don't have the room for any of these, so. Guitar. Oh, I have no way of... Well, I do, but... I need to be moving along, so I'm just going to probably just buy the stuff. I know, it's super bad. I'm just gonna throw this stuff in here very quickly to make room. Okay. I know, it's super rough. I wish they wouldn't play it right by the gem, like the teleportation crystal, so that I am assaulted the moment I walk into town. This is all gonna suck to make. What mats don't you have so that I can proceed? It's super rough. I think the guitar is probably one of the worst ones to to run into. That and any super high pitched instrument. So if people are playing the highest notes on the piano sounding harp, that's also extremely bad. Okay, I'll grab that stuff. Well, I guess I'll grab that one. Oh, what did I spell that wrong? I wish these were high quality. Sincerely, sincerely do. I'd have to update my my bard player. But I know you can play Sophia's theme on the the oboe, and it's very good. It's over here. Boing. She walked right by. thank you, Yick. Oh, none of these are high quality. Okay. Well, it will be a little tricky then, but we should be alright. Thank you. Goodbye. I don't know about this one, Chief. I would have to... 18 plus 32 plus 24. Oops, 18 plus 32 plus 24. That's 74. I don't think 2 normal crafts finish the progress bar. Now we're okay. Okay. 18. Shit. I needed one more good. 513. I think we just get it. Woo! We would not have if we hadn't gotten that good. That would have been a devastating loss. Preparations for the trial are underway, Akali. The Adventurers Guild has set impartial judges to review the facts. The evidence has been organized and the guards are standing ready to take Woud from his cell to the 7th heaven. All we need to begin is your copy of Noble Gold. Can you imagine if you didn't make that? You just bought it. This wasn't made by you either. The court recognizes Master Wiltwick. In conclusion, Woud kidnapped honest people and experimented on them. And why? To prolong his own life. Proof of this lies with these clones, soulless puppets he created. This man is guilty beyond all doubt. Damning evidence, Master Wiltwick, but only if the accused is Woud and an alchemist. He currently denies both. Sir, we can prove that he's lying. This grimoire was found on Woud, and the master of the Alchemist Guild has stated that only the most skilled of alchemists can create such a tome. I see. By showing that Woud crafted this grimoire, you also demonstrate that he is a master of alchemy, yes? Precisely. The creator's ethereal signature is mirrored in the ink used to draw arcane geometries. This hue is unique to each alchemist. We've obtained a powder from the Alchemist Guild that will allow us to see this color. May we have your permission to use it? By all means, proceed. This is Akali, a leading and recognized alchemist. She has consulted throughout this case. Excuse me. There, as you can see, the color of her aether is blue. Now allow me to demonstrate on the grimoire that Akali made. The self-same blue, so you can identify a grimoire's maker. Next, I'll perform the same experiment on Woad. Crimson. Now what of the grimoire you found on him? Crimson. That clinches it. You, sir, are Woad. What say you in your defense? He's been silent as the grave all this time, as if the spirit's gone right out of him. Why are you running? That's the real road. After him. What? Woad's soul is inside that clone. Why would you run? Just play it. And then when the door is open and nobody's looking, then you run. Well, Akali, we're sitting pretty thanks to you. I just don't know why you would run. They are obviously going to catch. The Near Eastern youth was Woad's clone. Who would have thought it? How could we have missed that? He meant to gain eternal life by transferring his soul into a new vessel. The younger the body, the longer he could use it. Very true. I have a suspicion that Woad allowed us to apprehend his copy, a guaranteed escape route if he was ever captured. Rest assured he will pay for his crimes. He meant to live on borrowed time, and we will make him suffer for it. But justice was served. We couldn't have done it without you, Akali. I hope we meet again, though I'd be pleased to give another grisly murderer a miss. But the thrill of solving it was something, eh? Let's hope we meet under happier circumstances. Until then, Akali. Oh, I get all of them. That concludes the Heavensward Alchemy. So, we are just going to... I actually can't as being only level 71. But we are going to start the... Oh, no, I can. It's 60 to 70. Never mind, we can finish it all. We'll probably finish the Stormblood ones tomorrow. But we can start it today. Stormblood ones are very good. Why would you be there? Why would you run? Why would you be there? I think he hopped into a clone, so he was already apprehended. But in that case, just play it cool. Do not attract attention to yourself by suddenly running. Severin, I have returned. Call upon Severin at the Alchemist Guild. It would seem his fury is on him. The damnable guildkeeper. How many times must I tell him not to bother me with these trifling affairs, as if I, a venerable titan of the trade, had nothing better to do with my time? Well, look here, if it isn't my very finest assistant in all things alchemical. Your timing is as impeccable as ever. It just so happens that I have a bothersome little chore I have the most important of tasks that can be entrusted only to you. Our guild received a summons to action from Yuldah's own brass blades. They asked that we come to conduct an autopsy beyond the city walls and claim the subject is a most curious corpse. Surely it is no more than a miserable husk of some impoverished... Surely it is no more than a miserable husk of some impoverished plebe, or some glorious cutaneous rot. Even so, our simpleton guildkeeper took on the task, and now I must investigate. There is a brass blade stationed before Elring's burial chamber. Who knows more? Go to him. Severin really just threw down the word pleb. Sir, that's a dead body. If you could show slightly more respect. I do love him dear. Oh, hello. Be you the one sent by the Alchemist Guild? Listen then, and that good. The corpse you're to examine lies within Elric's burial chamber. Follow me. This here's what we called on the alchemist for. There's a coffin afore you and a body within it. We need to know for good and all whether it's dead or not. You may think it queer we need your help for such a thing, but mark my word, one look in that coffin and you'll think it no more. A young lady lies in the coffin, void of both breath and pulse. Though she appears dead, you sense she could spring forth at any moment. What say you? She looks dead, don't she? She's no pulse, not breathing neither. But you feel it, don't you? Feels like her eyes might pop right open, like she might up and walk. And you can see her there, dead and cold, but you feel it all the same. Damn strange. And this is strange too. A proper burial in Ul'dah costs no small amount of coin. Most small folk cast their corpses out in the waste beyond the walls, fodder for the beasts they be. But this last weren't thrown out to rot. Would that she had, we'd think her no more than some starved beggar, dead of an empty belly. But there's stranger things yet. She's dressed common enough, but look at the skin. Pale as a peach and just as pretty. Them nails are cut and colored too. She's no plain folk. No, she's lived a life of some luxury, this one. And look there, the wound on her head. Makes you think murder, doesn't it? And then there's the strangest thing of all. If she's been dead long enough to be buried, and it's hot as hell's out of here in Thanalan, why hasn't our little lass started to rot? Looks like you're just as baffled as we are. Do this then. Go back and talk to that Severin. If he's got any wisdom to give, bring it back to me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing exactly? I was walking towards the quest marker to be a thaumaturgy, and I have never wanted anything less. Alchemists. Excuse-moi. How did you fare? Was there anything of interest or import in the deed asked of us? No decomposition, and an intangible sense of lingering life. Well, I dare say I assumed a request from the brass praise would prove both equal parts tiresome and trivial, but I confess my interest is quite piqued. So be it. I shall go and examine these remains myself in the interim. You may well do with yourself whatever you see fit to pass the time, but might I suggest you spend the hours at your chemical studies? 'Tis a long and winding road to the greatness of Severin. Alright, and that is where we will end for today. Tomorrow I will have the dancer role quest complete, or the physical damage role quest completely done, and we will do that and some more whatever these are called, crafting quests, more crafting quests, and we'll get exceptionally close to being where we need to be to see all the role quests done and the special quest itself. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a very, very lovely evening, and thank you to Yak for giving me all those supplies so I would spend less money. It is much, much appreciated. don't forget that on December 2nd will be the raffle for the $25, up to $25 Mog Station item or a $25 Steam card if you do not play Final Fantasy XIV. So save up your stars, that is exclamation point stars, to see how many that you have. It will be 5,000 stars per ticket, and you can have more than one ticket. That is all the stars I have from not participating in chat at all. So the more active you are in chat, the more stars you get, and every time someone subscribes, you get 1,000 extra stars. So thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a very lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!